If you're watching this, man, I really want you to listen to this because I think this advice will change your life. Stop trying so hard to be perfect. Stop trying to have the perfect habits. Stop trying to have the perfect routine. Stop trying to have every little thing in perfect order in your life before you decide to start something. You keep waiting for perfection. You keep waiting for all the stars to align when you don't realize that day never comes. The perfect path will never reveal itself to you because you create your own path. You carve out the perfect path for yourself because everyone's path is unique to them. And it makes no sense for you to wait until all the stars are aligned, until everything is in perfect order in your life, until your circumstances are in just the right order, until you can start something. Whatever it is that you want to start, starting an Instagram page, starting a YouTube channel, starting a business, whatever it may be, do it now. Start now. You don't have time to waste. You've wasted enough time waiting and waiting for perfection, waiting to have the perfect routine, the perfect life, saying, if I get this, then I will start this. How much time have you wasted doing that? How many precious hours and days have you wasted on thinking about doing it, the thing, instead of actually doing the thing? Because if you spent all that time doing instead of thinking, you would have been a lot further ahead by now. That's what kills people most. They try and be perfect. You set a goal for yourself. You started reading. Your goal was to read for 2 hours today, or your goal was to eat healthier today, and you failed. You made a mistake. You ate unhealthy, or you only were able to read for 10 minutes. And most people take that as, oh, well, I wasn't perfect, so I might as well just indulge in more unhealthy food. I might as well just not read anymore for the next 5 days until I have the motivation again, until that spark comes again, until I decide to pick up that habit again or start eating healthy again. And then they do the same thing over and over and over again. And that's why people are perpetually stuck in the same cycles of self-sabotage, because you are trying too hard to be perfect. Self-improvement is not about perfection. Self-improvement is about the daily gradual improvement, no matter how small it may be. Improvement is improvement. Stop chasing perfection and start attracting into your life daily improvement, because everything you do daily counts, and you're going to make mistakes on this journey, on your self-improvement journey. That's the beautiful part about this journey. You make mistakes, you fix it, you figure out why you made the mistake, you analyze yourself, and then you become aware, oh, I'm not going to do that again. I'm not going to make this mistake again. If my phone is around me, I get distracted. If I buy junk food, I eat more junk food and I'm more tempted. So then I'm not going to buy junk food, and that way I won't have that temptation because it's not in my house. That's what self-improvement is about. The figuring out, as Kobe said, it's not the results that necessarily matter, because the results are going to come regardless. That is just a fact. But it's the daily figuring out what works, what doesn't work. What happens if I do this? What happens if I do that? That's the beautiful part about this journey. Not being perfect, not being absolutely perfect in everything, just improving little by little, day by day. Trying to be perfect is ruining you. It's ruining your progress, and it's ruining attaining that best version of yourself. Because no one's perfect. Everyone makes mistakes. All the great individuals that you look up to made mistakes along their journey, but they, you know what? They kept going. They kept going. They didn't give up. they didn't let those mistakes hold them back or derail their progress, because one mistake is nothing. 2, 3, 4 mistakes is nothing. Mistakes aren't the issue, but making the same mistakes over and over again is an issue. And that is usually a thing that comes from us wanting to be perfect, from social media, us analyzing other people's perfect lives on social media and comparing our behind the scenes life to their highlight reel. And that is why most people get stuck in the vicious cycle of self-sabotage. Because the more you compare yourself, the more you derail from your own improvement, the more you derail from your own journey, because self-improvement isn't about being better than anyone else. Self-improvement is about being better than you were yesterday. It's about you being good with yourself internally to the point where nothing external is going to shift your internal state, no matter what happens, because nothing external can defeat the internal. Everything that exists physically has to first exist up here. Your mindset and your mentality, that's going to take you wherever you want in life, because that is the most important thing in your life. How you think about things, what you know, what you come to believe in your head, the thoughts you hold, the daily thoughts you make, the actions you take, it's all connected. You and the universe are one. It's your universe, and your perception of things, the way you react to situations, the way you do things, how calm you are, that all plays into effect, because the world is a mirror and it simply reflects your internal state back to you. So stop trying to be perfect, my friend, and just start doing, no matter how bad it may be. Because starting and doing is always better than thinking.